Hello, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. There you go. That's it for you guys. If you don't want to break a piece of wood whenever you are screwing through it, and you have any doubt that you might break it, pre-drill your hole first, but make sure you use a bit that is smaller than the screw that you're putting in. Okay, yeah. Let's take some of this back out. Then I'm going to put this in here. I don't want it to go all the way to the bottom, because what I want to do is to augment the depth of the basket. And I also have to make sure that when I'm done, I can hang my basket. So yeah, that's good enough. Oh. Okay, so that's good. And then I'm going to put some soil around it. These insects, the black flies are gone now, but there are some deer flies and there are some tiny, tiny, tiny flies. I don't know what type of flies they are, but they're pretty tiny. Yeah. Now let's do the other one. That's a deer fly. And then there are mosquitoes. Okay. So when I'm done here, I should have at least 12 inches of depth. I don't want to put the soil too high up, because when I go to water it, I don't want the water to be spilling over. Now let's put the soil around the spot. Okay, I'm gonna go and get the pots with the tomatoes, because I'm gonna switch them over. Okay. Oh, I got it. It was a deer fly. My gosh. Ooh. I'll put a little bit more in, because the soil is gonna settle. Like this just settled, and now it's further down in the pot, so it should be good. Now let's put in some organic fertilizer, so they say. Okay. It's over here. Okay, now let's water. It's a bug. Squish it. They're the ones eating up my plants. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead. I am adamant that I want to get some watermelon this year. Very adamant about that. So I'm going to see if I can get some hanging so that the chipmunks are less likely to dig them out. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. Come on. There we go. Whew. They are heavy. Oh, my hook is not wide enough. Oh yeah, I thought it was tougher, but I can bend it. Yeah. Okay, that is one tomato. Oh, let's hang the other one. It's heavy, guys. Heavy, 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 heavy. But it should be fine. Because I can swing on this thing. So it should be fine. Okay. So now, let's go pot up the watermelon in the pot that I just took the tomatoes from. Maybe I should raise some chickens. Watermelon sugar baby. Now I put some seeds in here and they did not sprout. So I'm gonna pour this out here, see if I can locate the seeds. No, I cannot locate any seeds, but what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and sprinkle this here. If there are any seeds in there, then they will grow. I'll leave some for the other one. I like to share. Now let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five sugar baby watermelon in this thing here. Okay. Wow, this one has some lovely roots. Ooh. Pray with me, guys. I want some watermelon this year. This one doesn't have so much root, but look, it's growing a secondary leaf here. gonna go ahead and put a third one in here, and then there'll be two in the other pot, because one of them has to have two and one has to have three, so I'll just do this one. Okay, let's get a little more of this and put in here. Let's get a little more. Now let's do the other pot and then we'll water. I really don't see the need to put soil inside here, but maybe I'll just stuff a little bit, just in case the roots come out and they can get some more soil to put themselves in. We have been having a heat wave, and apparently we're supposed to get rain this afternoon. I think this morning it was 60% chance of rain, so it would be great if we could get some rain, because I use my watering can to water my plants. The other day I watered most of them, and it took a whole rain barrel full of water to water them. So I can only imagine how much water the people who use drip system use. I can't have drip system in this garden. No way. The logistics of it all is too extensive. Extensive and expensive. Yeah. So let's put this baby in. Yeah. And then let's just put a piece of bark in the bottom. And put the soil back in. Another one of these bugs. There's a root growing in my bag soil. Okay. This wheelbarrow is out of commission, and I think I am going to put soil in it and maybe plant some type of leafy vegetables. Okay. Now, a little fertilizer. This baby plant also has a little secondary leaf there, And this one's still has the seed on it. What shall this has a seed and it looks like it would grow. I'm gonna put it in here, see what happens. One of my favorite quotes is, nothing beats a trial but a failure. You never know until you have tried. So let's try and see what happens, right? It's a seed. Not sure if it's still viable, but I'm gonna put it in. Okay. Now we're gonna water. Water the watermelon, water the watermelon. Okay, now it's time to hang them. Okay, they're pretty heavy, so let's hope this piece of wood is strong enough. I know the framing is strong enough, but I'm not sure about this piece of wood. Actually, I'm going to hang it on the metal. Ah, no. Do you know what I'm going to do? Just like I put 2 pieces of wood on either side, I'm going to get a piece of wood and I'm going to put it somewhere over there so the pots are not so much in the way. So let's get that done before I hang this. Okay, one up. Yeah, that's way better. There we go. And hang this. There we go. So now they're not in my way. Okay. I also have pepper in this area, and I've sown some basil seeds, but I don't see them coming. Oh yeah, it looks like they're coming up there now. Just gotta do a little weeding before I plant. I make sure I don't weed out my peppers because they're still pretty small. You know, sometimes you put seeds in the soil and they don't grow and you think, ah, they're not gonna grow, so let's just get rid of it. And you go ahead and you reuse the soil to do something else, and then you see the seeds coming up. So I think that's what's happening to me right now. I am seeing seeds coming up in the ground because I think what I did when I thought the seeds were dead and they were not coming up anymore, I just tossed the soil in the garden. So now I see like fennel and other stuff are coming up in different places in the garden, which is not a problem to me. Okay. If you notice, I have these strings here. These strings are to trellis the tomatoes here. So I'll tie the strings to the tomatoes and then wrap the tomatoes along the string. However, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that today. I'll see what happens. This little thing here looks like it's putting on blooms already. Okay. And these poppy seeds are all over the place. Okay, let's get to it. Yeah, this looks like a fennel. Okay, how many plants do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I have about 12 plants. I see people buy goldenrod in the stores. Goldenrods are an invasive species in my garden, along with jewelweed and some other ones. I would never buy goldenrod. If you want some goldenrod seeds, just let me know, or some plants, just let me know. You can have tons from this property. You don't have to pay for them. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 holes. I'm going to put 2 plants in each hole. Now tomatoes can be planted deeply because they grow roots all the way up on their tomatoes can be planted deeply because they grow roots anywhere on the plant. Basically anywhere on the plant. Okay. Oh, fertilizer. Now there's some things that I will do that I see other people doing and say that's good to do. At least I'll try them, but there's some things that, nope, I just walk to the beat of my own drum. Do my own thing, make my own mistakes, and learn from them. Unless it's blatantly like, why are you doing that? Okay, I think trying to figure out where I want to put this one. I think I have a space right here. I'm gonna put it right here. I have a string that doesn't have a tomato. Ay, ay, ay. Now I need to water them. I have some peppers that I'm gonna put in here too. Yeah, the basil's coming up. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the peppers before I water. I'm gonna put some peppers at the back there. Okay. afternoon. What a guan. You bean them can't go in, you know. See them there?
Oh, they're there.
Yes. The bean them stretching up, and I gave you a fence around there that you can stretch up on. Huh?
I picked out some stuff over there, but I think there's some more weeds in the ground.
Oh yeah, the roots have to come out. If the roots don't come out, they're gonna keep growing back. So you gotta use something like a shovel. Something like this would be good, but I'm using it now. So if you could wait, you can get it to use. Or Jadon, let me show you something else that you could use. You see that blue thing over there in my squash patch? It is something that you can put in the dirt, and then you can turn it, so you could basically put it over the area where the root is and turn it to loosen up the soil to see if you can get out the root. The bus stopped out there this morning. There is school today. They still have exams.
Yeah. And my fourth period was my e-learning class.
Okay.
And I just had a final project.
I told Daddy he need to augment the fence.
The ball can sometimes, if it
go through
it
there.
Go through here
Yeah.
and I guess it could go through here too.
Yeah. So we need to address that. there that I can try to staple onto the fence in that area. Yeah, guys, these I'm trying to grow potato slips, and I have these ones that are growing. I'm not quite sure if I should take them off now or I should wait. Maybe I should take them off. I think I'm going to take them off soon and put them, I think I'm going to plant them in a container because I don't want the moles to eat them out of the ground. Yeah, we have chipmunks, we have squirrels, we have moles, we have voles, we have, yeah, all of them. I think I'll take that on tomorrow, and I'll also put in the callaloo. Or I can do it today if I feel like. We'll see what happens. Oh, I need to water those. You are bowing. You're not supposed to be bowing. That means you need water. The pests are giving me problems, but things are looking up. Things are looking up, so what can I say? I can do what I can do, right? Let me put some water on my turnips. Not turnips, I mean radish. I think I need to get some more bag soil so I can put my, are these pots big enough to put potatoes in? How deep do sweet potatoes grow? The soil is warm, very warm. Now I'm supposed to be getting some composted soil. It's $75 per cubic yard to be delivered here. $75, guys. $75. But what do you do when you need it? You gotta buy it. Okay. My husband picked up these bags of soil from Home Depot for just under $2. Chemical and weed free. 25 liters. He picked up 25 bags and they've all been spoken for. Yeah. So I'm gonna go and see now if any of my slips are ready to be planted in this pot. I suppose I could plant in this too. I need soil though. I'll put it right there and plant in it. So here are my slips, guys. And this is the potato that is growing from. It's going from the wrong potato. Like, this is one of the potatoes that I didn't really care for. But it's the one that decided to give me some slips. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put this to the side here and let it continue growing. And then when they're big enough, I'll take them off. But guess what? I'm gonna water them and I have to cover them. You see all these green things around in my garden? That's what I use to cover my stuff until they get big enough. So, they're transparent enough to let light through. And so, yeah, I have holes, just some tiny holes, so they can get air. I'm gonna let them stay there and grow until they are ready. I wish I had soil to put in the other two pots, but I don't, so I'll be patient. Okay, so I have a couple more potatoes in here that have started to root, but no slips yet. Oh, something's starting to come up there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in here and let them go ahead and do their thing. And this one is starting to root also. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in here also. I'm gonna have to, maybe I should try to get some soil for that pot and put this one in that pot. It doesn't matter. I'll put this one in here also. This one, it's not rooting, but I wanted it to grow potatoes. So I am gonna put it in here too. I am gonna water it and then cover so that the chipmunks don't get to it. Let's see if it will do better here in that pot. One of my trusty garden covers. There we go. Cross your fingers with me, guys. burdock. I don't want them growing in the garden at all. No way, no how.